be doing all that. And I don't know if it's because he's a man, but he don't be doing all the extra falling out stuff with him.
We're gonna get through this. She my best friend.
Joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know, and I don't really care. I just want my money.
Floyd Mayweather's daughter has intensified the controversy surrounding her father's business troubles with a blunt and unexpected statement in court. Her remarks reportedly left Mayweather in tears, feeling both shocked and betrayed. Addressing the recent strike at his gym, she
it always come to money.
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. Everything you do costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free.
This statement comes on the heels of new revelations from a former employee at Floyd Mayweather's gym, shedding light on the toxic environment staff have allegedly endured behind closed doors. According to this employee and several others who have since come forward, working under the Mayweather brand felt less like a job and more like being pressured to revere a figure who remained distant and unaccountable. They claim they were expected to treat Mayweather as untouchable, almost godlike, unapproachable, and beyond criticism. The workplace, they allege, offered no sense of peace or stability.
I started working here in September of 2023, and on my first day of employment, the team was not employed. And from that day, I've always been worried, but I just thought that I could help turn this around, and I was fed with lies from the beginning. Unfortunately, this has led me here a year and a half later doing this, and it was out of fear that I didn't ever.
Employees say their mental health has deteriorated under the weight of constant stress, silence, and fear. The recent protests outside Mayweather Boxing Plus Fitness in Los Angeles have brought to light even deeper cracks within the foundation of Floyd Mayweather's business empire. Workers claim they haven't received paychecks in weeks, and some allege the gym is on the brink of shutting down due to unpaid rent. Protesters held signs with bold statements like modern-day slavery and the money team has no money, signaling growing frustration among staff. Legal trouble may be on the horizon as well. Employees assert that the gym has violated California labor laws, which impose strict penalties for delayed wages, including daily fines once payments are more than 30 days overdue. Multiple staff members are reportedly preparing to take legal action, potentially marking the beginning of a serious legal battle.
Money team has no money.
All right.
The money team has
To make matters worse, this isn't the first indication of trouble. A separate Mayweather Boxing Plus Fitness location in Elk Grove has already shut down after the landlord filed a lawsuit over more than $30,000 in unpaid rent. Despite these mounting financial issues, Floyd Mayweather continues to showcase his lavish lifestyle, including a controversial multi-million-dollar real estate purchase made over Christmas, which is now drawing public scrutiny. But the glitz is beginning to fade. With ongoing lawsuits,
Generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money, I give them money, I buy them.
This isn't a new concern. Even Floyd Mayweather's own father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., has voiced serious worries about his son's spending habits. As a key figure throughout Floyd's career and someone who remains close to him, Mayweather Sr.'s warnings carry weight. He has publicly cautioned that managing such immense wealth can be far more difficult than it seems. When you have this much money, sometimes you can't control it, he said. Another $100 million or $200 million might look like a lot, but money can disappear fast. If Floyd makes the right choices, he'll be set for life, but you can blow through any amount in just a couple of years, spending on possessions, trips, cars, and women. His words underscore a growing concern that Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle, if left unchecked, could lead to financial ruin despite his
Money made all day. You know, right here, a light million. Over there, counting up another million over there. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take you into my life. So Andrew Jackson, of course, is on the 20. Benjamin Franklin right here. You know, money made all day. We in the bank, doing what we do best.
This concern feeds into the growing belief that Floyd Mayweather's recent string of exhibition matches has less to do with cementing his legacy and more to do with staying financially afloat. He's taken part in several of these high-profile, yet unconventional bouts, including the much-publicized match against YouTuber Logan Paul. Now, reports suggest another exhibition is in the works, this time against former Manchester United star Rio Ferdinand, set to take place in Dubai. These matchups have sparked widespread questions. Why would a fighter of Mayweather's caliber continue stepping into the ring against lesser...
Job is to help you. Yeah, I'm with Floyd, getting a check. I get a check from Floyd, but I want to push you. Have your own business while you traveling the world with me, and we laughing, we kicking, and we joking. You got a company where you're making money also. So if something go wrong and you're not with me no more, you don't have nothing bad to say about me.
Jake Paul has repeatedly claimed that Floyd Mayweather is broke. In an interview with Rob Moore, Jake alleged that Mayweather is likely burning through his fortune on women and superficial luxuries, bluntly stating, "Floyd Mayweather is broke. I've been saying it all along. I think he probably spent it on the girls he pays to be around him." Logan Paul has also voiced frustration over unpaid dues from their exhibition match, claiming Mayweather still owes him around $5 million. Logan has even said that the missing payment has impacted his own financial plans, including his ability to purchase a private jet. While Mayweather maintains that all financial matters have been settled, Logan reportedly hasn't let the issue go and is considering taking legal action to recover the money he's owed.
Now, did Logan ever get paid with the situation with Floyd Mayweather?
Nah, not yet. Floyd Mayweather's broke. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize. He gets these big checks and doesn't pay the taxes on it. And then the IRS comes hunting him down later. He owes a lot of people I know money. And Logan's deep down on that list.
Further signs of financial instability have emerged through a series of lawsuits filed against Floyd Mayweather over unpaid luxury goods. Most recently, the Jewelers Inc. Incorporation sued him for between $1.4 and $4 million, alleging he failed to fully pay for a $3 million diamond necklace purchased in 2023. Additionally, Miami jeweler Leonard Suleimanov, owner of Lenzo & Co., filed a separate lawsuit accusing Mayweather of owing nearly $3.9 million for high-end watches and jewelry. Suleimanov's claims go beyond unpaid bills. His lawsuit includes serious allegations of fraud and civil theft, adding yet another layer to the growing financial storm surrounding the former boxing champion.
Just another ordinary day, chilling in an EWB Rolls Royce. For those that don't know what an EWB is, that's an extended wheelbase Rolls Royce. I need the leg room. I know I ain't that tall, about 5'8.5", some days 5'9", but it is what it is. Chilling, sitting right here watching the The Thriller in Manila, Ali versus
Mayweather's history with tax troubles adds yet another layer to concerns about his financial stability. In 2010, the IRS filed a tax lien against him for $7.2 million. Then in 2017, he petitioned the U.S. tax court to delay payment on a $22.2 million tax debt from 2015, claiming he didn't have enough liquid cash to cover the amount until after his highly publicized fight with Conor McGregor. The request raised eyebrows, especially since Mayweather had recently shared photos on social media flaunting his fleet of luxury cars, private jets, and expensive watches, an image at odds with someone struggling to meet tax obligations.
Raise their income through deductions, and none is better than purchasing a sports team. Buying a sports team is like buying a unicorn real estate property. The value is always going to go up, the owner's going to make money, but on their tax return, they're going to use a strategy to report that they're losing money. See, the owner is actually allowed to write off the entire cost of the sports team against future income. This will allow Floyd to pay less in taxes. It's called amortization, which is very similar to depreciation. But if Floyd ever decides to sell the team, then the taxes...
In 2024, Mayweather's financial woes took a turn for the worse when a U.S. court ordered him to pay $2.4 million to the Nigerian company Zenny Media for breaching a contract. According to reports, Zenny Media had signed Mayweather to appear at several events, but he allegedly failed to show up. The court ruling granted enforcement of the judgment, which could involve the seizure of Mayweather's luxury vehicles. These revelations...
I had to deal with unsurety. I had to deal with conflict with my now wife because of me not figuring out where I'm going to do, where am I going to get money from to pay my bills? Like, this is insanity, man. Like, we've had, like, members come here and try to offer us, like, you know, we can help you out here, we can give you money, or people gave us Chick-fil-A cards so that we could try to eat food, like,
Some fans have also started to criticize Mayweather's lifestyle, especially on social media, where he frequently posts images of his cars, watches, and women. One fan commented, "This is all he has. Terrible way to waste your money. No wonder. He went bankrupt." Another fan pointed out, "Man, if he ever goes broke, videos like this are gonna make him look bad." Yet another user remarked, "Money can't buy class. He's literally ruined every piece with diamonds. SMH." Mayweather's own statements have sometimes reinforced the concerns critics have about his persona. In 2019, he made a provocative remark saying, "I never do anything for free. I don't even do sex for free either. She pays or I pay." He later tried to clarify, stating that he sees himself as a sponsor rather than a hustler, explaining, "I put the money behind you to elevate you to the next level if you're willing to go to the next level." These quotes only seem to fuel public suspicion that Mayweather's empire may be built more on image and bravado than on solid, long-term financial planning.
Money Mayweather, the king of bling. I mean, he's got millions of dollars worth of diamond jewelry on, but in my opinion, it's a...
There's also the claim that Mayweather owes Manny Pacquiao a portion of earnings from their massive 2015 fight, though the full legal details remain unclear. Regardless, this adds to a growing list of examples pointing to financial disorganization or mismanagement The ongoing wave of employee protests, lawsuits, unpaid dues, and warnings from those closest to Mayweather paints a picture that sharply contrasts with the opulence he...
Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory, 1.8 million right here. The $20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper. 200,000 in 20s. I heard in the song you can get the biggest Chanel bag in the store if you want it.
This isn't the first time Mayweather's gyms have been hit by financial troubles, and it likely won't be the last. The Money Team Boxing Gym in Elk Grove was previously forced to shut down after the landlord filed legal action over $30,000 in unpaid rent. Now, the Los Angeles location is facing a similar fate, with workers openly questioning whether Mayweather is even aware of the issues, or worse, whether he knows and simply doesn't care. This situation adds to mounting concerns that the empire Mayweather built on the foundation of his undefeated career is slowly crumbling, weighed down by mismanagement and misplaced priorities.
We got options. I got about 100 cars. But right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari.
While employees at the Los Angeles gym protest unpaid wages and fear the imminent shutdown of their workplace, Mayweather appears to be operating in an entirely different world. During the Christmas period, he spent $20 million to acquire a significant piece of Manhattan real estate. The property, located on 6th Avenue near 4th to 7th Street, spans nearly a quarter of a block and houses offices and jewelry shops. Its prime location, close to Broadway, Rockefeller Center, and Radio City Music Hall, would be seen as a power move for most. However, for someone dealing with multiple unpaid wage claims, IRS debts, and ongoing lawsuits over contractual violations, it comes across more as reckless spending than a strategic investment.